Alright, let's see if we can get this right today. Tuesday, July 29th, 2025. There we go. Evening time. Tried to shoot it this morning. Said good morning. Said good day. Whatever. Anyways, let's start here. The Meyer lemon tree. Doing pretty well out here. I'm still giving it some of the aquaponics water. Still getting some tap water. The main thing is that I've been fighting off scale on here, which is a pain in the ass to deal with. But I've been trying to do it as naturally as possible. I've had ladybugs on here. I've had predatory wasps on here. They've been going to town. I do jet wash it now and then just to kind of get things taken care of. But it's doing pretty stinking good. And I've got a lot of fruit on here, which I'm very happy about. So we just want to get the fruit to mature, which would be really nice. So, now that that's said, let's step into here before we lose our sunlight and we don't have anything to work with. What do we got here? Massive tomato plant, of course. So I cut back the flowers in the beginning to force it to focus on its growth, and it did do that perfectly well. With the window open, I'm hoping I'm getting pollinators in here and pollinating the flowers that are finally coming in, so we'll get fruit setting on here soon. I do have fruit setting, and well, we have tomatoes out front and fruit setting just fine on those. Down in here, I've got the turmeric that I transplanted. I got turmeric there, and I've got another one over here. I got these transplanted, and they've obviously rooted because they're putting on new growth. I have been cleaning out this bed. I've pulled out all the clover that you see here. I'm getting the root ball out, letting that dry out so I can get all the hydroton out of there and save that. Got the sage plant that's still hanging tight, still hanging on there. So cut the catnip way back. Still gonna trim that back some more. Catnip is just another mint. You can't kill it. You can't get rid of it no matter how hard you try. Same with the chocolate mint. The chocolate mint's going to get trimmed back some more. The lemon balm, that's starting to regrow again. The kid has picked out most of the strawberries from in here, so there's nothing to focus on in there. Horseradish, doing really well. Horseradish plant has got, it's split in there, massive root systems, and then I've got another one over here in a root bag doing extremely well too. So that's doing well. Blueberry plant, I added a second blueberry bush to the system, which I'm looking forward to. This one's a young one, so we'll see how that does. My pH in here is really low. It hangs around 5.5. So acidic soil, which is what blueberries love, and apparently a lot of other things too. Down here in this little pot, which is going to need a transplant, is a mango, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see what happens there. And this is the little seedling. My mother-in-law gave me a small little filbert tree last year, I believe, and it has just taken off and done extremely well in here. It's kind of growing all over the place, which is really fun. So we're gonna have to do some like bonsai work and see if we can't get this thing to take shape the way we want it to take shape. Beyond that, the other exciting news is that there are finally tilapia. Now you're not going to be able to see any down here because I've got multiple water flows falling into here. We got quite a bit of sediment that I need to get cleaned out, but I'm working on that. There is a small pump in there bringing sediment up into this bucket to help clean that out, but there are tilapia down there now. There will be more tilapia getting moved in here too as they're in a tank indoors growing out. So they're doing well, and yeah, that's going to be the future, is getting rid of some of the goldfish, which are all too happy in here, and then growing out tilapia so that we can actually eat them, because who eats goldfish? I'm sure somebody does. So yeah, I think that's all I've got. That's all I've got, folks. So July 29th, 2025. It's been a good year, good month so far. Things are looking good. We get that bed cleaned out. We'll see what we want to transplant in there next. We're going to get some more root bags in here. I'm gonna the lemon tree is gonna come back in here too at some point, so I'm gonna leave room for that. But I gotta put the mango in a root pouch as well, so that's gonna go in here. We'll see how that does. So yeah, follow along, check things out. We'll see how the next couple months go, and I'll get another extra videos here and there. I tried to do a tilapia moving video. I totally failed on that because my camera setup is just janky, so that's something else we'll work on too. So that's all I got for y'all this month, and I will talk to you next month. Ciao.